Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you try, your life still seems stuck in the same place? That you feel exhausted and drained, not because your workload is too heavy, but because of an invisible burden you chain to yourself every single day? The truth is this: you cannot soar like an eagle if your shoulders are still weighed down by the stones of the past. A man carrying a backpack full of rocks will never reach the highest peak. In today's video, through the story of a traveler named Elias and legendary sculptors, I will reveal the secret to releasing mental burdens and using the chisel of thought to carve an entirely new destiny. Don't look away, because the final question of this video may be the key that opens the brightest chapter of your life. Chapter 1: The Traveler's Backpack and the Shadow of the Past. Once upon a time, in a distant valley, there lived a man named Elias. Elias had a burning dream: to conquer the highest mountain in the land, known as the Peak of Radiance, a place where the sunlight never fades. He began his journey with an empty backpack. Along the way, every time something joyful happened, he picked up a shimmering golden stone and placed it inside as a keepsake. Every time he experienced sorrow, betrayal, or failure, he picked up a rough black stone to remind himself never to forget the pain. As the years passed, the backpack on Elias's shoulders grew heavier and heavier. By the time he reached halfway up the mountain, his legs were swollen, his back bent under the weight of thousands of stones. The golden stones, old joys, no longer made him smile. They had become a burden. The black stones, old wounds, were sharp, digging painfully into his back. One afternoon, exhausted, Elias collapsed beside a stream. An old hermit passing by glanced at his enormous backpack and asked, "Young man, are you climbing the mountain or collecting the entire world?" Elias gasped for air and replied, "I don't want to forget anything. These stones are my life. If I let them go, I won't be myself anymore." The hermit smiled and handed him a scoop of water from the stream. "Look at this stream. It flows because it knows how to let go of the bends behind it. If it tried to keep every piece of debris or every flower it passed, it would soon become stagnant mud. Memory is like a map. It is useful when you look at it for direction, not when you carry it on your back. You cannot climb the peak of radiance with shoulders weighed down by the past." Elias looked at his backpack and suddenly realized something painful. He was spending 90% of his energy carrying what had already passed, and only 10% enjoying the beauty of the present. That night, Elias emptied the stones from his bag. He kept only the wisdom those experiences had given him. Strangely, as the backpack became light, his soul felt lighter too. He realized, letting go is not losing. It is freeing yourself to receive something new. Chapter 2: The Power of the Image in the Mirror. With his burden gone, Elias continued his journey and came upon a small village at the foot of the mountain. There, two sculptors were working with the same precious marble. The first sculptor, Kael, complained constantly, "This stone is too hard. My chisel is dull. I'm just an ordinary man trying to survive. I'll probably end up making a few bowls at best." After a month, Kael produced only crude, misshapen objects. The belief I am mediocre had turned his hands clumsy. The second sculptor, Elias, was different. He stood before the stone for hours, closed his eyes, and imagined. He didn't see hard marble. He saw an angel trapped inside. He whispered to himself, "I am a great artist. My mission is to free the beauty imprisoned within." Each strike of Elias's hammer was confident and powerful. In the end, a breathtaking statue emerged, astonishing the entire region. The difference between Kael and Elias was not skill. It was the mental blueprint. As Napoleon Hill wrote in Think and Grow Rich, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Giants like Steve Jobs or Elon Musk are not biologically different from us. The only difference is that they refuse to accept the limits the world imposes. They think big, even when they have nothing in their hands. If you look in the mirror and see only a failure, a broken person full of flaws, the world will reflect that image back to you. But if you see a soul full of potential, a warrior learning from mistakes, reality will begin to reshape itself to match that belief. Chapter 3, Why do we still fail even when we think big? Many people ask, I've imagined myself rich. I've imagined myself successful. So why is my life still hard? The answer lies in the conflict between the conscious mind and the subconscious. You can consciously say, I am great. But if your subconscious is still carrying Elias's black stones, old shame, old criticism, old wounds, those big thoughts will never take root. Thinking big is not delusion. It is a process of cleansing. Cleaning the past. Like Elias, you must empty the stones from your bag. Forgive yourself for old mistakes. Forgive others so your soul can breathe. Living in the present. As the question asks, am I living in the present or still dying in the past? The present is the only place where power exists. Acting from the vision. Elias didn't just imagine, he picked up the hammer, but he acted with the mindset of a master. Chapter 4, The Art of Living Fully. Practical steps to transform from a bird weighed down by stones into a master sculptor. Practice these 3 things daily. 1. Memory filtering. Don't try to remember everything. Forget the pain, keep the lesson. If the past is a school, graduate and leave. Don't repeat the same grade forever. Each night, ask yourself, what drained me today? Can I leave that stone behind? 2. Changing your inner dialogue. Notice how you speak to yourself. Instead of I can't, say I'm learning how. Instead of my life is a tragedy, say these challenges are forging a greater version of me. Your thoughts are the blueprint of your life. Don't build a shack in your mind if you want to live in a palace. 3. Alignment between thought and belief. True success and happiness come when what you think, what you say, and what you do align. Don't let the past pull you backward while your thoughts try to move forward. Conclusion. The mountain is waiting. Life is like Elias's climb to the peak of radiance. The burdens you carry do not prove you are deep or loyal. They only prove you have not yet dared to be free. Remember this, the past is dead. It has no power unless you give it permission. The future is unshaped. It awaits the chisel of your thoughts. You are the artist. You are not the stone. You hold the chisel. Don't be the bird exhausted by memory stones. Be the eagle that sheds old feathers to fly higher. Success is not a destination where you finally have everything. Success is the process of becoming your highest self, free from the shadows of the past and radiant with bold aspirations. Am I living in the present or still dying in the past? The answer lies in the very first strike of the chisel you make tomorrow morning. Think big, let go gently, and begin the journey of a giant. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and great success begins with the right mindset. If the stories of Elias and Aris helped you realize the power of letting go and thinking big, support us by liking and subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to activate the notification bell so you never miss weekly insights that cleanse the mind and awaken the immense potential within you. Leave a comment saying, I choose to let go and think big, if you commit to shedding your old shell and beginning a new journey today. Thank you for sharing your valuable time with me. May you soon conquer your own peak of radiance. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.